All right. So part two of how to share 7K with others. All right. Let's talk about social media for a little bit. I see a lot of people do this incorrectly. Not so much with 7K, but with a lot of other companies I've seen. And basically what they do, and I think what they're told by their uplines and by their companies is just to spam social media. Product, spam, and just, like blitz the internet in a way. Okay. And I really, I really have a problem with that because, as you might could tell, okay, if you just think about it in your own life, if someone is always bam, buy this, bam, buy this, bam, look what I'm doing, bam, buy this, you don't want to listen to that person, right? You don't care what they have to say because you know that they're just trying to sell something. But so don't do that with your social media, okay? But it's okay to use social media. You just have to do it appropriately, okay? So what you want to do is you want to build yourself. You want to build, well, I said this in my last video. People are going to buy you before they buy what you're selling, okay? Um, you have to make sure that people know that, for one, you're not a psycho, all right? For two, that you have their best interests at heart. And for three, that you are really putting thought into the post that you make, okay? So, for example, 7K is silver and gold, right? Whenever I find like a good article on some things that are going on with inflation, silver and gold, whatever, I'll post those and be like, hey, this is why I think silver and gold is a good idea. And then I leave it at that. Okay, I'll just say it like that. So I'm showing people that I'm interested in silver and gold. I'm interested in home based businesses, but I'm not like directly pitching like, hey, you have to do this. Hey, you gotta, spam. Okay, I'm not doing that. What I'm doing is finding people who are willing to engage on that type of content, because if they don't even care about reading an article on silver and gold, if they don't care about inflation, if they don't care about working their own business, if they don't care about income streams, all that good stuff, then I don't need to waste my time trying to pitch this idea to them. Okay. So what you're trying to do, you're trying to use social media to educate. Trying to use it to educate. So maybe some people are like, "Oh, I never even thought about inflation. Let me read this article that's got posted." Okay, you're trying to find people that will engage. Okay, because if you can, if you find the ones that will engage on a post, even just like or comment, then you'll kind of get a feel of like, okay, this is the type of stuff that people are interested in looking at or reading or whatever. Um, that's what you're trying to do with social media. Okay. Um, there's really all of the secrets books. There's going to be a section below. I haven't made the section yet, but it's called the secrets. Okay. And it talks about expert secrets, .com secrets, and traffic secrets, which is basically the three gospel tracks of how to do marketing online. Okay. They're all by Russell Brunson. Definitely go get them. I'll have some links below. But he talks about the JK5 method, which I don't remember the girl's name that he knows, but she said that's what she does with her social media posts. So she picks five categories that she believes in, or that she wants to wants to share with the world, or that she's passionate about. Okay, man, that's the best way to say it. That she's passionate about. Okay, and so for me, okay, that would be like faith, finances. I don't know how to say this more succinctly, but like people forging their own way in life, okay? And then my family, obviously, and then just fun, fun stuff, funny stuff, things like that. And then so what she says is like pick those five categories, and then each day, post a different um, picture or post or whatever from each of those five categories. Okay. So, for example, day one might be, funny because it's Monday. Day two might be home based business. Day three might be family. Day four might be whatever. Okay. And then kind of rotate through the days and through the topics. And that's kind of how you build a good social media following, because nobody wants just like, straight one thing, right? They want to be entertained, they want to be educated, they want to be They want to have value in what they see from you. Okay. So when we're talking about social media, that is really what we're talking about there, is kind of building yourself up as a leader, building yourself up as someone who should be listened to. And y'all, that means you're going to kind of have to break out of your shell a little bit. Like that's what I had to do. Normally I didn't post on social media very often. But now I'm trying to get on there as much as possible. For one, because I really feel like people need to be educated in the stuff that we're doing. But for two, how are people going to know you and build a relationship with you if you are hiding yourself from the world? Okay. So social media wise, that's kind of how you do that. You don't just like spam 7K is the greatest, spam 7K is the greatest, spam 7K is the greatest. It is, and you're right, but that's the wrong approach, and people are not going to believe your or accept your message. Okay. You have to work with people and find out how they communicate. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of social media in a nutshell. The second thing is ads and funnels. All right. So this is what a lot of what's the right word? The people that are really successful in network marketing, MLM, this is kind of what they do. Okay. So the old school way of advertisement is blanket advertisement, right? It is put a commercial out on TV and hope that somebody bites, throw up a billboard and hope that somebody calls, et cetera and so forth. Okay. What what funnels and ads do together is that they target and they like laser focus your ads effort on people who will actually buy your product. Okay. So here's a really good quick example. Let's say you wanted to run an ad on YouTube. Okay. And who would be some of your immediate market for 7K? People that are already interested in silver and gold, right? So what if you typed in silver in YouTube and see what came up? Okay, now whatever comes up first, I can buy an ad on that page, and then boom, there's my ad to the people who are going to be like clicking the first video on YouTube. Okay, so so that's kind of how you need to think about marketing in general. You have to be laser focused. This whole blanket approach is way too inefficient. And in today's world, especially for the younger generation, there's so much stuff out there that the blanket method really just doesn't work. So you really have to zero in on your market. Okay, that's what I was saying on my last video, where you don't just want to go through every one of your contacts list. I'm sorry, everyone in your contacts list and just call from A to Z. You don't want to do that because you're going to waste a lot of time. Okay, you want to be laser focused and zero in on who your target market is. So with 7K, the quickest one, bam, silver and gold. Okay, and then home-based business. Whatever videos come up on home-based business, bam, buy an ad for right there. Okay, and then you can kind of see how to market effectively to that group of people. Right, and you might say, well, Scott, I don't have money for ads. I don't have money for this, that, and the other. That's cool. You got to start somewhere. And generally everybody starts with video number one, which is sharing in the more organic way. Okay. But here's the problem I ran into with that. My phone only has maybe 300 people in it. And if those 300, let's just say those 300 people say no, then what do? Then I'm stuck. In the kind of older school of network marketing, you get stuck after so many contacts because that's all you have, right? But that's why we have to look into the world and see, like, where are all the people already congregating? Where are they already searching for on Google? What are they already? You kind of have to get inside their heads a little bit and think like, okay, so I'm a 35-year-old white guy with kids. What am I interested in, and where would I likely see the value in 7K? And then boom, okay, so now I go try to target those people. Or I am a 40-year-old woman with two kids, or I'm a single mom, and where would I look for hope and something, that a business that I could do to help me and my family get into a better financial state? Think about that for a second, and then you go look in those places. Okay. Though that's the type of marketing that we really need to be doing. We have to find those people, and there's a lot more people online than what we'll find in our phones and at the grocery store and whatever. Again, that's not to say that with people you encounter, you don't just say, "Oh yeah, well I help people start their home based business with gold and silver." And then if they're like, "Oh yeah, cool," then you can proceed to the next step. But then if they're like, "Oh okay," like a lot of people that I've talked to are, and I say, okay, and I just leave it at that, and I don't waste my time doing that. So when we're talking about online marketing and funnels, that's kind of what we're doing. We're laser focused on our market, and then we go through the funnel process, which maybe you went through my funnel to get here. You go through the funnel process to get qualified leads and prospects. And then if they see the value in what you are providing them as the upline and as the team leader, then they might join up with you. Okay. And that is how you get the whole wide world, the world wide web funneled down to you. Okay. There's a lot more people online than is in your phone and in your friends and all that stuff. Okay. So that's how you build your network online with funnels and ads. And you again, don't get so caught up on ads. Please, please, please don't like go straight up and buy Facebook ads, okay? You really need a targeted marketing approach before you even think about running ads, okay? And again, the videos below in the business builders training, that's going to talk a lot more about that in detail, but think about that when you're that's what you're shooting for in the future. Okay, as you get more involved and as your belief gets stronger and as you start making some more money and you can start thinking about ads and you can think about how to build your funnel, that's how you grow your business in the 21st century. Okay, so also don't forget, so the funnel that I created for Kingdom Gold, I give that to you guys. That's a member benefit, and it's through the ClickFunnels platform. So you can definitely use my funnel and tweak it to your own advantage. Make your own offers, things like that. Definitely do that. Okay. And then some of you might just be like, I kind of like more of the organic traffic method, and that's all I really want to do for now. Totally fine. But there's options, okay? So for people like me that are kind of like in the middle, that were like organic, but we realize we need to grow more online, that's how you do it, okay? So again, text me, call me, call your upline if you have any questions about any of this stuff. And we're gonna grow this thing, y'all. Kingdom Gold is gonna be a household name. I keep saying that. Our team is gonna grow. Our team is gonna, we're gonna be setting people financially free. We're gonna be helping put uh, physical, real assets into people's hands, and we're gonna make money while we do it. We're gonna change a lot of lives. So be encouraged with all that. I know this is a lot of stuff, but just stay the course, start somewhere, and you're going to see some big results soon. Okay. Talk to you later.